Welcome to week 4. This week we've got a body weight and balance challenge for you. So we're coming into a body weight circuit, which means we're going to be using our own body weight as the resistance. Our first exercise today is going to be a squat. So we've done this before. We want our feet to be about hip width apart. We're going to drive the weight through our heels, pushing our hips back, bending at the knee, breathing in as we come down. Remember, when you get down to the bottom, you should be able to wiggle the toes. And then we're going to breathe out as we press up through the heels to stand up. So what I want you to think about when we're squatting is pushing the hips back, imagine sitting down and keeping the weight into the heels. Arms can be out in front of you, they can be on your waist, or they can be clasped in front of you, whatever feels more comfortable. So 30 seconds of squats, let's go. Our next exercise is going to be a lunge. So last time we did a reverse lunge, that was where we stepped backwards. This time we're going to be doing a forwards lunge, so we're going to step forwards. With our lunge, it's going to be exactly the same as we did last time, the same points to remember. So keeping that front leg at a 90-degree angle and keeping the weight in the heel of the front leg. So for example, I'm going to keep my weight forward. I'm going to be bending that front knee, bending the back knee. I'm at a nice 90-degree angle here in the front. The weight is in my heels and I can wiggle my toes. So we're coming up and then we're going to bring that foot back to the other foot. So stepping forward, other leg, lunging down, and then meeting it to the other leg at the back. So we've got 30 seconds of these. We're alternating from one leg to the other. Off we go. Our next exercise is going to be star jumps. So you have two options here. You can just come into your step out star jumps that we did last week, or you can come into your full star jumps, whatever feels easier. Just remember, we're trying to challenge ourselves a little bit more each week, so try and see if you can do maybe just one round of the full star jumps. 30 seconds, off we go. So for our next exercise, we're focusing on our core. We're coming into our Russian twists. So we're going to be onto the floor, shoulders are back, chest is open. We're going to take a little lean back until we feel that engagement into our core. Now what we don't want to do is be feeling it into our lower back. Shoulders come back, just lean back slightly, feel that working into the core. We're then going to twist and tap the floor on one side, and then twist and tap the floor on the other side. If you want to work harder, you can, of course, lift up your legs and come into your Russian twists like this. So it's entirely up to you. We've got 30 seconds of work. Let's go. for the press-ups, we want our shoulders over our wrists, our core nice and tight, and we're going to slowly lower down to the floor. Breathe out, push up. So your hands can be about shoulder width apart. If it's easier, you can take them a little bit wider. It might give you a bit more room. So breathing in, going down, breathe out, come up. Let's go. Well done, guys. Now repeat that for 2 more rounds. So 30 seconds of squats. Let's go. Our next exercise is going to be a lunge. So we've got 30 seconds of these. We're alternating from one leg to the other. Off we go. Our next exercise is going to be star jumps. 30 seconds, off we go. We're coming into our Russian twists. We've got 30 seconds of work. Let's go. Let's go. So 30 seconds of squats. Let's go. Our next exercise is going to be a lunge. So we've got 30 seconds of these. We're alternating from one leg to the other. Off we go. Our next exercise is going to be star jumps. 30 seconds, off we go. Coming into our Russian twists. We've got 30 seconds of work. Let's go. Let's go. Our next circuit starts with a squat crunch. So we know how to do a squat, we did it in the first circuit. So feet just over hip width apart. We're going to push our hips back, trying to point the knees out to the side, so we don't want any knees caving in. We want them pushing out. Squatting down, we're then going to drive up through the heels and we're then going to crunch. So you're going to bring knee to elbow and down. So you need to work on that balance and control. So we're going to breathe in, come down into a squat, breathe out, drive up and crunch knee to elbow. If you can't get your knee up that high, use the upper body to give you more of a crunch. It doesn't have to just come from the lower body. So we have 30 seconds of these. Remember these key points. Weights in the heels. Breathe in, go down. Breathe out, come up. Elbow to knee, down. Breathe in, breathe out. Crunch and down. Are we ready? We've got 30 seconds. Our next exercise is going to be our side punches. So we're going to punch from side to side. Now notice my feet are kind of moving along with it. So as we punch, we're going to step out, same foot as the punching arm. It's then just going to move in and then stepping with our punching arm and down. It just helps make the movement a little more flowy. If you prefer to just punch with both feet flat, absolutely fine. Are we ready? We've got 30 seconds. Let's go. Our next exercise, we have something a little bit challenging for you. We've got a squat hold. So what I want you to do is come into your squatting position. If you feel like you're struggling, take your stance a little bit wider. This is going to help you stay down. We're going to send our hips back, bending our knees, and we're going to come into a position of a hold. So we're staying here. The aim, of course, is to stay here for our 30 seconds of our round, but only doing what you can. If you need to come up, release yourself, give your legs a shake, and go back down again. Remember, we're really trying to push ourselves here. We're trying to get fit and we're trying to get strong. So keep the weight in your heels, and when you're ready, we'll come into our 30-second squat hold. Off we go. Our next exercise is going to be a calf raise. So nice and simply, we're going to stand with our feet about hip width apart, and all we're going to be doing is coming up onto our tiptoes. So this is where a lot of balance and skill might come in. If you need to hold onto a wall, please make sure you've got one close by. So all you're going to do is come up onto your tiptoes and down onto the floor. So tiptoes, bring the heels down. If you find it easier, hands can come onto the hips, or they can be by the side, whatever works for you. So we've got 30 seconds of our calf raises. Let's go. Our final exercise of this round is going to be a knee drive. So what I want you to do is stand with one foot a little bit further back than the other. Arms are going to come up above our head, and we're going to drive that knee up. So we're going to have all the weight in that supporting leg. Try and keep it into the heel. That way you're going to be working and be a lot more solid on that leg. So we're going to knee drive. 1, down. Other foot steps back. Notice I have a bend in my leg. 2, drive. Stepping back. 3. And then you can make it a nice simultaneous movement. So this is what I want you to do. If that's all a bit too much, that's absolutely fine. All you need to do, drive one knee up, back down, drive the other knee up. Okay? So you have 30 seconds, let's go. Well done, guys. Now repeat that for 2 more rounds. So we're going to breathe in, come down into a squat. Breathe out, drive up, and crunch knee to elbow. Are we ready? We've got 30 seconds. Our next exercise is going to be our side punches. Are we ready? We've got 30 seconds. Let's go. When you're ready, we'll come into our 30-second squat hold. Off we go. next exercise is going to be a calf raise. So we've got 30 seconds of our calf raises. Let's go. Our final exercise of this round is going to be a knee drive. So you have 30 seconds, let's go. So we're going to breathe in, come down into a squat. Breathe out, drive up, and crunch knee to elbow. Are we ready? We've got 30 seconds. Our next exercise is going to be our side punches. Are we ready? We've got 30 seconds. Let's go. When you're ready, we'll come into our 30-second squat hold. Off we go. Our next exercise is going to be a calf raise. So we've got 30 seconds of our calf raises. Let's go. Our final exercise of this round is going to be a knee drive. So you have 30 seconds, let's go.